Hello and welcome everyone. A very, very hearty welcome for day 8 of 21-day Sahaj Yoga meditation. First of all, I'd like to thank Stephan Day for the wonderful, wonderful music that he's played for us today. I hope all of you would have enjoyed it as well. And a bigger thank you because, as I mentioned before, he woke up almost at 3:30 in the morning to be able to perform this for us, as he's currently in Los Angeles. So thank you so much for your wonderful music and sharing the vibrations and having such a nice start to our program tonight. Thank you so much. And as you all would know, we have a workshop today. We will be making small breakout rooms at the towards the close of the session. So all of you will be put in a breakout room with some Sahaj Yogis who will be able to guide you for a meditation that is more catered to your needs. So for example, if there's certain things that you want to deal with and you need help in that, if you can let them know and they can let you know how to meditate on those things. But that will be done towards the later half of the session. In the beginning today, we're going to be having a foot soak in the main session. And in order to facilitate these breakout rooms, a lot of Sahaj Yogis, practicing Sahaj Yogis have joined us today. So a very, very hearty welcome to all the Sahaj Yogis as well, who have joined in today to support this program and to support the journey of all the participants. My request to all the practicing Sahaj Yogis, if you have joined in today, I would request you to please rename yourself with SY in front of your name. So when we are creating the breakout rooms and dividing the participants, we know that you're a Sahaj Yogi. And that is to be done only if you are a practicing Sahaj Yogi. Otherwise, you don't have to do anything, just sit comfortably as we will begin shortly. In the main session today, we will be having a meditation together with a foot soak. If you do not have a foot soak ready, that is absolutely fine. You can just follow along and join and enjoy the meditation part of it without putting your feet in the water. However, it is really nice if you have a foot soak ready, then you can just energize yourself with a foot soak with us in the main room today. If you are watching us from YouTube currently, I would please request you to join us on Zoom for the full experience, as we will not be able to put you in breakout rooms if you are on YouTube. So we will put the Zoom join link on the YouTube comments. And if you just click on that, it should bring you into the Zoom session. So please join us on Zoom so we can give you the full experience of the workshop today. And on that note, I would like to welcome our presenter for tonight. She is also from United States and has also woken up quite early this morning to be in meditation with us. So please let me welcome Linda Taylor. She
Sorry,
currently
Monica,
resides.
before we begin, can you just address for the newbies, any newbies that have joined and how we cater?
Uh, yeah, thanks. Also, for anyone who is new, please be rest assured you will be looked after. We told you and promised you that if you are new, we will be catering to you in the breakout rooms. So just enjoy the beginning meditation with us. And as soon as we create the breakout rooms, you will be. You can just let the Sahaji Yogi know that you are brand new, and they will take you on this journey by giving you self realization and letting you know what needs to be done after. So I hope that resolves the curiosity of anyone who's new. Like I said, just stay with us and enjoy the Footsoaking meditation. It's going to be a proper guided meditation. So just enjoy the affirmations, enjoy the meditation, and as soon as you go into the breakout room, you will be looked after. And coming back to Linda, she is currently in New Jersey, and she is so just like we're doing these 21-day programs here in like these ones are being hosted from Australia. She has been uh, looking after the 21-day programs that have been hosted from the USA. So she's one of uh, the 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 team players who organizes and manages these sessions. So she has had a lovely experience with these 21-day sessions, and she's here to join us. Like I said, it is a very, very global family. We are all connected, even if we are sitting in different corners of the world. So, on that note, I will hand over to Linda to take us through for today's session. I hope you all enjoy.
Thank you so much, Monica. It's really amazing to be here on the other side of the world and being able to be a part of this program. So congratulations for all of you who have made it this far, or if you're just joining. Today we're going to have a foot soak, and we're also going to learn about using ice. And this, again, right now, if you can grab some, it can be as simple as this, just some ice cubes in a Ziploc bag that you're going to wrap in a towel, or it could be one of these kind of things. So this ice is something that really helps our right side to cool down. So if you can grab some easily and quickly, fine. If not, don't worry. So you can always do it later, but just to have the full experience, if possible, please grab some ice. All right, so let's begin by raising our Kundalini and giving ourselves a Bandhan. And I'll be walking you through all of these things that we do when we begin and end our meditation. So we start by putting our left hand in front of our body. The left hand actually comes all the way up and up to the top of the head. And the right hand is going to rotate around it by coming in, up and over, into the body, up and over. So we start at the base of our spine, but in front of our body. And that's what we'll do is we'll bring our attention as if we're looking at our hand and follow it as we make this movement up our central channel like this till we get to the top of our head, where we're going to tie a knot. We want to secure the Kundalini at the top of our head. Now we're going to do this again. Again, bring your hand to the base of your spine. Here we do it for our second energy channel. Coming all the way up to the top of our head. You can look up at our hands as we tie this knot, which is to secure the Kundalini in place here. Now we do it for our third channel, third time. Do it slowly with very good attention as we bring more and more strands of Kundalini up above our head. And here we're going to tie 3 knots. 1, 2, 3. even now, just keep your right hand up there. Could be close to your head. I like to keep it a little farther up. See if you already feel a difference in what's up above your head. See if you, in this space, you feel that it's more quiet. This is our goal, is to bring our attention with the help of our Kundalini up to the top of our head into the silence. Now we're going to give ourselves what we call a bandhan. We put our right hand on our left hip and we bring it up, making an arc up over the top of our head and down to our right hip and back again. We're going to do this 7 times, one for each of our chakras. So as we're doing it slowly, let's do it together. We follow our hand with our attention because we're tracing an arc of these powerful divine vibrations around our subtle body and our physical body. Third one, follow our hand, right and back. See if you can feel the effect of this as you do it, because it really is protecting ourselves. And it's also balancing our right and left side energies. Now 6. And 7. Now, after doing this, let's bring our hands up and see if we feel that there may be a flow of energy on our hands, or just see how you feel inside. If you feel a bit calmer, more silent. All right, now we're going to get into our foot soak bowl. So if you have one, we can, I think this week you learned about giving a bandhan to clear a chakra or to give vibrations and energy to a particular chakra in a clockwise motion. So we're going to do that to our foot soak bowl right now. So just make this motion in a clockwise manner. And this is how we energize the salt water to make it act more like the ocean with its full properties to clear our subtle system and pull negativity out of our body. Okay, now we can go ahead and put our feet in. So let's bring our attention inside. We can hold out our hands so that we're in a receptive mode. Let's put our right hand on our heart. Bring our full attention into our heart. Shri Mataji has explained that our spirit resides in our heart, which is a place of love. Love for ourselves and others. So let's take some deep breaths together. And take 3 deep breaths with our attention inside on our heart. Our heart governs our left side channel. So now let's clear our left side channel some more by keeping our left hand out and putting our right hand towards the Mother Earth, who graciously accepts all emotional heaviness and negativity from our left side, anything that makes us feel down about ourselves, any emotional baggage we carry. We graciously check that baggage into the Mother Earth, let her absorb it for us. So let's bring our attention to the top of our head if we can. And ask our Mother Kundalini, please do this subtle work for me. I know that I am the spirit. So please clear away any heaviness in my left channel and let it be absorbed in the Mother Earth. Now just see in your left hand if you feel it a little lighter, a little cooler perhaps than before. That would be the result of clearing the left channel. And if you still feel it heavy, this is something you can ask for help with in the workshop today. All right, now we're going to clear our right channel by taking our left hand facing back over our left shoulder. Our right hand is outstretched to the photograph. Bring our attention to the top of our head. Gently, without forcing. Just let it settle there at the top of the head. We can put our hand there just to give ourselves a reminder where that spot is. That's where we want to be in all of these clearing techniques at the top of our head. Now let's, with our right hand outstretched, where we receive the vibrations, and our left hand is venting heat irritability, temper, too much thinking and planning from our right side. Let it go out into the ether. We ask our Mother Kundalini, please do this subtle work for me. Cleanse my right side channel so that I can feel lighter and be in the present without thoughts. See how you're feeling now in your right hand? Is it feeling lighter, cooler? It's very subtle. May not be an extreme sensation, but just see if it's a little lighter. And now we're going to get our ice. And as I said before, if you want to use just a Ziploc like this and wrap it in a towel or one of these freezer packs. And what I like to do is take a kind of a scarf and wrap it around. So you want to put it on your the right side of your stomach, also towards your abdomen and towards your hip, in between there. That's where our liver is. And that second and third chakra on the right side is where our attention is in our subtle body. So just as when we think too much, plan too much, we get irritable, we get hot-tempered, and our whole subtle body gets hot. And so we want to chill. We want to use some ice, literally, to cool it down. And you'll find the more you practice that this ice pack is your friend. You're going to go running to the freezer to get your ice pack whenever you feel that you simply can't stop thinking. You can do it. It's great to do it like we're doing now when you foot soak. You can do it before you go to bed. It's a great time to foot soak. Anytime you can foot soak, but especially before sleeping, because sometimes we can't sleep because we can't stop thinking. So if we put this ice pack on, it's going to help to cool down our whole right side, and especially our attention, which is generating all those thoughts. So let's have we can put our hand there, the right hand on to hold you'll get better at keeping the ice pack in place, but we can put our left hand there for now. And let's keep our right hand out to receive vibrations. Bring our attention to the top of our head. Now we'll ask our Mother Kundalini, please let this ice work to clear and cool my attention. Please bring the coolness of the moon into my attention. Okay. So now we're going to see how we feel. Just put our hands out. Let's go to the top of our head and put our hand there, pressing down. And let our attention rise to that point where our hand is. Breathe, relax. Let's raise up our hand above our head, 5-6 inches or higher. And just be there where our hand is, in this space of silence, where we're connected to the power of pure divine love. Let's now see with our left hand, pressing down and massage for a minute. So make sure you're there, but without forcing it, just be there. We ask our Kundalini, please take me into the silence above my head. Bring our hand up. Stay there. We can bring our hand down. Just another minute. See if we can be more in that state of silence. All right, let's open our eyes. We'll keep that quiet. Fewer thoughts. Let's now rinse our feet off from our foot soak and prepare ourselves. We're going to listen and watch a talk of Shri Mataji. And take the ice pack off. So we'll just, for the moment, we'll rinse our feet, dry them, and put the foot soak bowl aside. We can pour it out later. We have to pour it into the toilet later. So now we're going to watch a talk of Shri Mataji. When we listen to or watch her talks, we want to, as much as we can, keep our attention on top of our head. Try it. And keep our hands out. Vibrations, these beautiful vibrations are pouring from her when she speaks and when she talks. So just try to absorb. Don't worry if you can't understand everything she says. The main thing is just to experience that energy coming from her, and also, of course, her amazing wisdom.
First and foremost thing is to meditate and to raise your kumari. Meditation is the only way you can grow. There's no other way out. Because when you meditate, you are in silence. You are in thoughtless awareness. Then the growth of awareness takes place. Then it opens out. But if you are thinking, supposing there's a lake and the lake is completely in a turmoil, nothing can grow. But supposing it is silent, then lotuses can grow, anything can grow in it. In the same way, if your mind is agitated and your growth is not yet fully expressing itself, then it's such a vicious circle that you are agitated and your growth is hindered. Again you are agitated, your growth is hindered. So the best way is to take to meditation. When you take to meditation, this turmoil will settle down. And when it will settle down, your growth will take place. After meditation, you will feel definitely that you have come out very well, you have grown very well. But for that, one has to be very honest. You cannot force people to be honest. That's one thing you can't do. You have to be honest to yourself. You have not to be hypocrite. You have to see for yourself that whatever you are doing is for your benevolence, is for your good, and that you have to do it because it is good for you to begin with, and then for the good of the humanity. You are doing for the good of the humanity. It is such a simultaneous thing. It works as soon as you achieve something, it works. When it works, then you are convinced. I'd say it's a very beautiful new chain starts within yourself, and then you really start enjoying your joy of yourself. Now the best is that you all must meditate. You all have to meditate. And only in meditation you are in present and you grow in your spirituality. I've said it many a times, but people just don't do it. About 10 minutes if you can meditate before sleeping, it's of a very great help to you. No doubt. You really grow very fast. Immediately I know this man is meditating, the way he has changed. And then once you get used to it, you will never give it up. It's very simple meditation. Put the feet in the water, a little bit of salt in it, and about 5-10 minutes you must allow vibrations to clear you out. Then wipe your feet, put the water properly into some disposal, and then sit down for meditation. If you can do that every day, even 10 minutes is more than sufficient. You don't have to do anything in an extreme manner.
Let's just take in, absorb her words for a minute. So now we will again raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a Bandhan. We do this before and after we meditate. So that's again with our left hand at the base of our spine. We're going to rotate our hand, bring it up the central channel. We have bring our attention along with our hands, asking for more and more strands of Kundalini to rise and be very tightly secured at the top of our head. Let's do a second time. And tie a knot. Some people tie 2 knots here. And now a third time. Raising this energy. And keep our attention on our left hand as it comes up. And now we tie 3 knots. Our attention is up where our hands are. 2. Hopefully you feel different now than when we did this in the beginning. Now we're going to again give ourselves this protection. Start at the left hip with our right hand. Bring it up over the top of our head and down. Back again. Follow our hand with our attention. And go slow. Do it together. It's 2. 3. 4. 6. 7. And bring our hands together from our heart. Feel the gratitude for this beautiful meditation. Monica, back to you.
Thank you so much for the lovely, lovely meditation. And thank you one more time for joining us and presenting at the early hours of the morning. I hope you've had a wonderful start to your day. We can see the sun streaming in.
Yes, it's coming.
So thank you so much one more time for the wonderful Footsoaking meditation.
That's good.
All right, that brings us to the second phase of our session today, and which is the breakout rooms, the one-on-one workshop that we had promised you. So just reiterating one more time, if you are new, we will be looking after you. Even if you have not attended any sessions so far, we will look after you once we create the breakout rooms. You do not have to do anything, just stay still. We will be creating the breakout rooms. Our technical team here is already doing it. And just hold tight. As soon as the breakout rooms are launched, please accept the invite to go into the breakout room. And whoever Sahaja Yogi is there, they would have the SY in front of their name. And you can let them know that you're brand new, and they will cater to your meditation accordingly. They will probably give you self-realization and get you started from there. If you have been meditating with us already, as soon as you reach in the breakout room, please let the Sahaja Yogi introduce yourselves, and please let them know how you're feeling and what is it that you would like to do in terms of meditation today, or they can guide you based on vibrations. Either way, it should be fine. And one last request, one more time, if you are a Sahaja Yogi, please make sure you have SY written in front of your name so that we know you are a Sahaja Yogi. So we should be, yes, I got the message. The breakout rooms are ready. We should be launching the breakout rooms now, and we will have Linda doing a second meditation in the main room for anyone who's watching on YouTube. And for everybody else on Zoom, your breakout rooms are going to be open now. So For our YouTube, for anybody who's watching us on YouTube, like I said, we will have Linda back here again to lead us through a deeper meditation, so that we do not miss out. And I would like to invite her back again on screen shortly. So if you're joining us now, please let us know. Put a message in the. You can send a direct message to any of the technical people here, so they know that you need to be put into a breakout room. And once you finish, you can always come back here and have another meditation and music towards the end after you're done with the breakout room. So I think that's pretty much about it. So back again to Linda for a second round of meditation. So
All
over to you
right.
again.
Okay. So it would be great if we could have Shri Mataji's photograph also. Okay. So let's just take a minute to see how we're feeling. And put our hands out. Bring our attention inside. When we say bring our attention inside, people understand that in different ways. You can bring it into your heart, where your spirit is. You can simply stop paying attention to external things and just be focused on what's happening within your subtle body, which is now beautifully awakened by our Kundalini. And some of you may be feeling sensations on your hands as a result of the Kundalini awakening. And if you don't worry. It took me a very long time in the beginning to feel it. So just though, see, even if you're not feeling much or anything in particular, just bring your attention inside. See if you feel quieter inside than before. And see if there's any indication, either on your fingertips or on any part of your body where the chakras are, of what may be blocked a bit. Because then we can work on those particular chakras. This coming week, you're going to learn about all the chakras and where they are on the body and the hands. So now let's do some clearing of our first chakra by placing both our hands towards the Mother Earth. While we do this, while we do anything, actually, let's bring our hand to the top of our head and just remind ourselves again, this here, this spot is where I want to be. This is our destination. Our goal is to be up here, fully with our attention and in connection to the divine power. Now, without straining, just see if you can keep your attention up there, where our hand is above the head. Let it rest there. Now we'll bring both our hands towards the Mother Earth. We ask our Mother Kundalini, please, with your powerful force of gravity, absorb any negativity, especially in my first chakra where I sit, in my whole body. We ask the Mother Earth to please ground us. Give us a very solid foundation for our whole subtle system. And give us a childlike innocence that helps us to get out of our ego, be genuine and sincere in our life. We can say, let me have the innocence of a child, the sweet innocence of a child. Forget to breathe, relax. Bring our hands back up and see how we're feeling now. Let's do a little more clearing of our right side by putting our left hand back over our shoulder to bend into the ether, our right hand towards the photograph. And let go of the idea that we have to control everything, do everything, think everything through. Just allow ourselves to be in the present moment. Let things happen. Let the divine work out all the tricky situations. we can put our trust in our Mother Kundalini. She knows better how to solve all of our problems. We just need to stand back and let her do it. Let our mind get out of the way. Let's again put our left hand on the right side of our abdomen, like we did before. Let's see there. Again, this is where our attention is. If you still have your ice, you can put it back. Mother Kundalini, please purify my attention. Clear me of my need to think. Please steady my attention and bring it inside myself, not outside. Where there's so much beauty to be discovered within ourselves. Now we're going to bring our right hand across our forehead. Sometimes we can clear out a lot of our right side, but this sixth chakra is tough because we have to forgive. We have to forgive everyone and ourselves. And we do that in a way selfishly because if we don't forgive, this chakra will be blocked. The Kundalini will have less chance to pass through up to the top of our head. So for our own well-being, for our own peace of mind, let's say, I forgive everyone and everything. Another way we can clear this chakra is to put our left hand on the right side of our head, because the right channel comes up like this, crosses over, and lands up here in our ego, which thinks it does everything and really has a hard time forgiving. Makes like a balloon up here. So we want to push that balloon down. Keep our left hand here. Again, say, I truly, from my heart, forgive everyone. Okay, now let's bring our left hand down and we'll go to the top of our head and place our right hand there, pressing down. We can massage in a clockwise motion, or if you're not sure, just rub the top of just the scalp. Move the scalp, and we basically want to loosen, lighten this seventh chakra. This is the last one for the Kundalini to pass through. Breathe, relax. Raise our hand up. Raise it rather high up. I like to raise it really high, like even a foot, as high as you can reach. Let yourself get dissolved above the top of the head. We're still firmly in our body, but our Kundalini is taking us into this incredible state of connection with the divine power of love. So let's just enjoy being there. Let go of all our thoughts. Let her take us beyond the mind. And change hands. We'll stay there in silent meditation for a few minutes. And open our eyes. See how we're feeling. Or you can stay in meditation longer if you like. Maybe we'll put some music on. If you'd like to stay and meditate with others here. So now we can raise our Kundalini once more to conclude today's program and give ourselves a Bandhan. So let's do that together. Every time we do this, more and more strands of the Kundalini come up. That's 3 times. We'll give 3 knots. Now we'll once again give ourselves this protection, which especially is especially important to safeguard, you could say, all the positive energy in our subtle system. Very powerful, this Bandhan. So again, thank you so much for joining today. We hope that you had a very good experience, that you got silent inside, that you were able to experience the silence on top of your head, possibly in your hands, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our day 9. And if you'd like to stay a little longer, we're going to put on some music so you can keep meditating. So please enjoy that if you wish. Thank you.
Mm.